This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News, news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
It was crazy looking at social media. Like, we are like infantile. We see this infantile mentality.
Problem with this social media thing that they've got all of y'all hypnotized with, okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
We have black people now who can't live without going on Facebook every day and confessing something about their life.
That's true.
This is how they live. They live through that. I mean, They put all their business out there. This is how they live. I was in the grocery store the other day, and I was trying to pay for something, and the woman had her phone back there scrolling. I say that don't let that phone make you lose your little job, okay? I say, because you don't know who in line. I say, what if I was somebody who was going to tell?
That's right.
I say,
we be telling.
Do that on your break and everything. You're not supposed to let me see you scrolling no phone while you trying to take my order. You know. But that's how it is. And all of that information we putting on there, all them pictures, all them connections, all them everything, all them things what we buy, what we like, there's some greater positioned white people who are using all of that for marketing strategies.
Right.
To find out where to put resources, and they're building a dossier with the FBI on everybody that's on there. That's why if you say certain words on there, type certain things in there, they'll be at your door. That tell us they're monitoring that thing daily. They got it set up where if you say certain words or make certain inferences, they got to come check you out and cause you a lot of grief, a lot of hassle.
That's
so
true.
why black people think that and they got it set up where no matter what you put on there, it never goes away. Now, why we would think that that's something good and something we ought to be, grabbing on. Plus the telephone thing, the same thing goes for that, and talking on that. But now here's a question for you, young brother. Tell me this. What is it that they all talking about? We didn't never talk to each other that much without the phone before that got popular. What are we talking about, and to who are we talking to? What is that about? We don't nobody want to be alone with themselves no more.
Right.
So they have to stay on the phone.
It's true.
At the bus stop, you go anywhere, everybody there be on their phone.
Yep. People don't have to be social no more. Like, even back I look at the movement days back in the 50s and the 60s, them guys had to go door to door and stuff and talk to people and really work with the community and build a community. Now we have no community. People just in a space. Like, I know I go to parties and folks be out on their phones. They're not in the moment. You're missing out on so much stuff.
Right. They're not even there at the dinner table or nothing. They're on that phone.
Right, and that's a problem. It is a problem. That's a disconnect.
We're going to miss something, or that somebody going to contact us and we won't know what they say, and it's an addiction.
You know what's crazy, too? People expect you, when they text you a message, they expect to get a response in a nanosecond. I think that's crazy. They used to have to get a letter back in the day. They wait 30 days for a letter back in the 19th century. They were happy. Well, they responded to be one sentence. They were happy, but people want you to text like a novel to them within like 5 minutes of them texting you back. They think it's an insult. I mean, what's going on?
Remember when they had the pagers and you had to look at the pager and then go find a phone and call?
Right.
And I remember when everybody had the pagers, and so I should have figured out that, okay, in a minute. And the cell phone is the only product in American history that the white people 100% underestimated. They thought a cell phone was just going to be something that businessmen wanted to use and everything. And look how that thing exploded. Everybody in America got a cell phone.
Yeah, they got rid of the payphones, too, within 20 years, right? You can't find a payphone. Now it's a necessity to have a cell phone.
You can't find a payphone, huh?
Right, you can't find it.
In the emergency, you can't? And it's just a lot of those issues. But they just underestimated that market. And look what it has turned into today.